spicy. I'm kind of back, not quite. Still trying to get over it. I tell you, man, I'm allergic to hot, spicy foods, and I went to this Mexican restaurant, and I told them foods don't put no damn jalapenos. And I remember biting down on it, and I said, And then my pastor's wife, she cooks really good, but she just likes to keep everything spicy, and it's not good. Anyway, I'm back, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm not going to be before you long. I appreciate you guys tuning in yesterday. I was at this restaurant, and it's called La Madeleine's. It's a really good restaurant. I love going there. It's very relaxing. They had the fireplace and everything. Speaking of fireplace, it's going to get cold here in Houston, child. And I'm ready to fire my fireplace. All right, let's get right to this mess. I'm going to talk about Tyler Perry, update on him, and what people are saying about his new show, Oval Office. And then number 4, we're going to talk about Tank. Tank, child, is going to be heads or tails. Which one is it going to be with you, Tank? Of course, number 3, Jason Lee. I need to talk about Jason Lee. I'm so happy for this young man. If you don't know who Jason Lee is, I'm going to direct you to him so you can go and start listening to him. I want to be just like him. I really like him a lot. All right, of course, number 2, let's talk about TMZ firing Latham. You know, I'm going to tell you guys my opinion on everything, and we'll talk about that. And of course, number 1, Brandon T. Jackson is saying that, you know, the Lord is speaking to him, and he's saying that, you know, the reason why his career is not going well for him is because he wore a dress. Well, a little bit too late for that. We'll talk about that as well. Let's get to right. Hey guys, all right, let's talk about number 5. Let's talk about Tyler Perry. Well, of course, everybody's still congratulating him. You know, he's got his own studio. He owns it. All that land, which used to be if you've never been to Atlanta before, it actually used to be a big army base. Anyway, congratulations, Tyler Perry. If you ever happen to go to Atlanta, stop by and check it out. Well, the Oval Office came on Wednesday. I didn't check it out. I did watch some clips on YouTube. And here's the latest with that. A lot of people are saying he's ripped this off from Scandal. He said, no, y'all got it all wrong. Now, it is a mixed couple in the White House. But it has nothing, by the way, I'm still trying to get over this, so y'all bear with me. He said it has nothing to do, this show has nothing to do with, it's not a political show, child. This is pretty much about scandal and drama. And he said this has nothing to do with scandal. His influence for this show was basically Dynasty, the Carringtons and the Colbys. So, which was a hit show in 1981. If you guys remember that, I do. You know, with Diane Carroll and so on and so. So he said that his show is not a political show, and he just wants people to get into it and just watch it. It's a lot of drama. So we'll see. Hopefully it grows on people. Hopefully people, you know, will get out of what they got in their minds. And I'm going to try my best to check it out next Wednesday, because, you know, I was under the weather and I wasn't feeling good, and we'll see what happens. All right, let's move on. This is going to be number 4. Of course, I want to talk about Tank. Now, Tank, is it going to be heads or is it going to be tails? Everybody's talking about Tank. I won't be long on this subject because I like to get right to it and get it over with. Now, you know, not too long ago, well, I guess a year ago, 2 years ago, Tank was known for saying that he likes to get his behind, you know, his backyard played with, you know, licked on and stuff. And so now he's coming out saying that if a man, I gotta be clean, that if another man gives another man, you know, well then if they do it once or twice and they don't do it again, they're not gay. Well, let me just say it like this. If my father or someone in my family, I won't say my father, let's say a man and one of my brothers in my family gives another man head, or they give my brother head, well, first of all, my brothers are straight that I know of, and I don't think that my brothers would do that. Now, I could be wrong. I'm not with them 24 hours a day, but in my opinion, everybody, first of all, is not gay. Let's just put that out there. Everybody is not gay, okay? So I don't know why the gay people are, oh, he gay, child, he looking at me. Shut up. Everybody ain't gay, honey. Okay, but it is a double standard, because if women can do it and nobody says nothing, but if men, oh, he gay on the end, I'm just saying, and y'all know I'm telling the truth. Okay, now my opinion about Tank is Tank is very gay friendly. We all know that. He loves the gays. He's done. But I don't know if he loves the gays, but I know he does gay prides and stuff. He sings at the gay prides and stuff. And women been singing at gay prides for years. Lil' Kim, so many of them have been performing at gay prides for years. But my thing is, it's a gay pride. Straight people go to gay pride. Gay people go to gay pride. Everybody goes to gay pride. Just like when you go to the gay club now and you go to the shows, it's mostly straight people that are watching the damn show than it is gay folks. Anyway, case in point. So he said that everybody has their own opinion. My personal opinion, if you're a straight man, you're not going to mess with another man. And again, every man is not gay. If you are straight, in my opinion, you're not going to even think about being with another man. That's just my opinion. Is Tank gay? I don't know. I've never been with him. Do I like Tank? Loving to death. Look at him. Who does not like Tank? All right. We're wishing him but the best. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about Jason Lee. Now, of course, I will give my pointers to my friend Lunel. She's always asked me, do you watch Jason Lee? I do watch Jason Lee. I really do. But lately, I've been keeping up with him, and he happened to go live today on, I'm following him on, I'm actually following Hollywood Unlocked. He has his own Instagram, and he also has Hollywood Unlocked. Well, I'm following him on Instagram, and it's congratulations to him. This young man I want to be like Jason Lee. And Gary. He has pushed and pushed and pushed, and look where he is. Lunel said he's been around a long time. So you see people, and you be like, damn, how did they get there? They pushed and they pushed. And that's what I'm doing. He has really influenced me. Let me tell you some of the things that he's doing. By the way, you can find him on, he's all over social media. You definitely can find him on YouTube, but I believe that his new show, which is on iHeart Radio, not I Hope, because I hoped to be on I Hope and it didn't happen. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But he now is on iHeart Radio. And it's not only just him. I'll tell you who the other people was with him later. But he does news, music, fashion, lifestyle shows, so on and so on, exclusive shopping, so on. They do contact where you can contact him. Everything is on there. Here's the information right here. Now, this kicked off, it's a 2-hour show program, and it kicked off August the 17th. Now, it is Jason Lee, uncensored. So they do a lot of, cussing and stuff like that. But it's a great show. I've already downloaded and I'm listening to it. So you guys make sure you download it. If you have his Instagram or his Facebook or whatever he's on, go by and say, well, PT sent me to you. So you can let him know. And the next time he go live, I'm trying to catch his live, but so many people try to get on this live, but it's hard. But anyway, and of course, Gary with the T and I talk about him too as well. So great guy. Congratulations to him. And the reason why I was talking about him is because yesterday when I was watching his live, he went to go meet somebody. They're updating his website. So yeah, they're updating his website. Man, I'm so happy for him. This young man he's doing it big. And if you just dream, he said he dreamt of having his own national show. And if you push and you push and you push and you push, eventually it's going to come. And I believe it without no doubt. And do I want to have a team? One day I do. I thought about it. I would like 2 guys, straight guys. And the reason I have my reason for straight guys. And I would like to have 2 females, or maybe 1 female, or maybe 1 guy and 2 females. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, check him out. Jason Lee is Hollywood Unlocked. It's on iHeart Radio. You have not I Hope, but iHeart Radio. Okay. And he was the guy that did the big party for Wendy and stuff like that. He's been around a long time. If he did a party for Wendy, had all them stars there, he's been around a long time. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about, of course, the TMZ firing of Mr. Latham. Listen, when I heard about this, I was really pissed off because we all love Mr. Latham. Listen, this guy has always been a part of TMZ. I like him better over the other black guy. I can't think of his name right now. I like him better than him. I like both of them. But Mr. Latham, he, to me, is TMZ. And y'all remember the incident where he got into it with Kanye West? He didn't get into it with Kanye West. What Kanye ass was on there talking about, slavery was a choice. Sit down, Kanye West. a year ago he's talking about slavery was a choice, and then he's talking about Jesus. Don't know what he want to do. But anyway, let me just say this. So I found out that it's alleged that he got into it with the white guy because of some political stuff. And I'm going to say something about that too. And they had a disagreement or whatever. And so supposedly he allegedly went in the back and told him, don't you ever embarrass me like that again. If you do, there's going to be some problems. And of course the video had been edited, and supposedly he put his hand around his neck. And if he did put his hand around his neck, maybe I could see them, suspending him for a couple of months or whatever the case may be. But he's put a lot into that, into that show. And of course, no, he should never touch him, but whatever. But, some people do stuff just to really, he must have really, really irked him, because a lot of times people do stuff, and it takes a while for it to really catch up. You try to like, how somebody just make you mad and piss you off. You just try to ignore it. This stuff probably been building up forever. Child, the white boy probably mad at it. I don't want to call him the white boy. Let me pull up his name. I pulled up his name. I wrote his name down. Child, he probably got mad at him ever since Kanye came in there and he got all that attention. Yeah, since he got all that attention, he probably was mad about that. I don't know. I'm just saying. So he probably had all this stuff built up in him. And I didn't even write his name down, child. I just said the white boy. So he probably just was mad. So anyway, they had a meeting and stuff with the attorneys and stuff, which I'm sure was all white. And they dismissed him. Well, whatever. Wish him nothing but the best. He'll be all right. He's going to be just fine. All right, let's move on. This is going to be number one. Let's talk about Brandon T. Jackson. And the title is My Message to Brandon T. Jackson. First of all, I really have forgot who this guy was. I've seen Big Mama's House a million times. And, he's not a Martin Lawrence. I mean, he's okay. He's not a Jamie Foxx. He's not a, whatever. But he's feeling some type of way. He said he felt like he's cursed for dressing up like a woman. For him. And then he had the nerves, he was in this interview, and then he had the nerves to say, well, you bring up Tyler Perry's name. Why would you bring up Tyler Perry's name? You should have brought up Tyler Perry. You should have brought up Flip Wilson. You should have brought up, I've even seen, oh, God, man, there's so many people who's been dressed up with dresses and wigs and stuff on. Brandon T. Jackson, you want to talk about that, and it's your choice not to wear a dress in Hollywood, but I think it's a little bit too late for that, man. And he said, oh, God told him that, he was wrong. Well, according to the God that I was brought up, the way I was brought up in church and stuff, the holiness ways back in the day, if you was really into God, you wouldn't even be fooling around in Hollywood, which I think is stupid, but that's just what, back in the day, holiness folks, how you couldn't go to the football game, you couldn't go to the, nothing. If it wasn't church related, because they say don't be a part of the world, be in the world, but not a part of the world. So a lot of people, even now, a lot of religious people believe that you don't even want to be a part, of anything goes on in Hollywood, because Hollywood is supposedly sin. Okay, well, my message to Brandon T. Jackson is, honey, girl, sir, here it is, all of a sudden, maybe it's because your career is not blossoming or something. He said it's not because of his career. Apparently it is. Maybe you might need to put on a dress. Oh! Maybe put on a dress and get the right role. Here he is right here with this dress on. I didn't even know who he was. But, some people just say anything and do anything because things are not working out for them. That's his opinion. I don't believe it. Because if that was the case, Tyler Perry would never have the things that he have. Then he gonna make an excuse talk about, well, it's different for different people. No, God is the same God. The same God that Tyler Perry served, you serve. You may not believe that, but the same God that you serve, Tyler Perry served, Flip Wilson served. Who else dressed in drag? I believe Cedric Entertainer dressed up as an old woman one time. So many people dress up in drag. So, it is what it is. Child, listen, if you're that into your church and all of that stuff, just leave Hollywood. Get out of Hollywood, Brandon T. Jackson, and go start your church. He said he's in Atlanta doing something. Go start your church. Stay away from Hollywood. Stay from the lights. Stay away from the lights, the shining and the stars, and I'll just stay away from it all. Because if you want to quote scripture, well, it's in Deuteronomy. If you want to quote scripture, then quote this scripture. Be in the world, but not of the world. All right? Because Hollywood is very of the world. All right, guys, I'm PT with all the latest entertainment news and gossip. Please, guys, just leave a comment below. If you don't want to type it with your little hand, just take your little phone and talk into the phone and leave a comment. It's very important that you leave a comment. Make sure you like, share it, and comment again. And make sure whatever you do, tell everybody about PT Showbiz Top 5 and the PT Sponge. All right, you guys be good. Take care. I love you all, and I'll see you guys soon.